Hello, my name is Ugochukwu Ameh. I'm an Android engineer with SetSchedule based in Nigeria, and welcome to my episode of Meet the Developer. Today I want to share with you the background and logic of how we built the connections infrastructure for the SetSchedule 3.0 platform update. Now, the biggest changes that were made to the SetSchedule application were the addition of the business network features. We realized that professionals in all industries needed to have a space to truly collaborate in a professional environment. At this point, you should have seen the different added functionalities designed to help you connect with other professionals in your area. Let's dive into the connections, and I can share with you some background on how we structured them within the platform. At the core of the updates for the 3.0 version, we have the connections feature, which basically lets your account establish a relationship with other users on the platform. This also drives the updates you get on your network feed. On the connections dashboard, you can see we have your active connections, pending connections, synced contacts, recommended connections, and also connections in your area. The recommended connections list is basically a list of other users on the platform that have mutual connections with you or share the same professions or are within the same proximity as you are. To properly explain this component, I want to give some background on the relationship between the front end, which is how an application or software looks, and the back end, which is the logic behind the system. So the front end communicates with the back end using RESTful APIs, and the back end gives a JSON response for each request. Just to clarify, API stands for Application Programming Interface. The back end has different implementations for the functionalities that drive the SetSchedule software. Take for instance the sign-up process. The back end has an implementation for signing up the user. So the system needs to expose this implementation so other systems can connect to it. Other systems in this case would be the front end. To expose this, the backend creates APIs, which are basically interfaces for external systems to connect to and communicate with the backend. The whole recommendation system exists on the backend. So the front end, which is the part that I work on, handles the display and sends the requests, handling also the response for each request. If you navigate to a user's profile, the user interface adapts to the connection relationship you have with that user. If the both of you are connected, you'll see the indicator that says both of you are connected. If you're not connected, you'll see a button that allows you send a connection request to the user. Pressing this button will make the user interface update, showing that you now have a pending connection with this user. Now, the connection systems is very in-depth, but that should give you a basic understanding of how the system works. Thank you for joining me for this conversation. My name again is Ugochukwu, and I look forward to seeing you on the platform. Thanks again.